Right now, while you are watching this, a massive polar vortex is splitting apart 18 miles above the Arctic. And when it does, in just 7 days, it is going to unleash something we have not seen in decades. Nearly 80 people already died in January's historic storm. But what is coming in mid-February could dwarf that number. I am about to show you exactly when this hits your city, down to the hour. I am going to tell you which highways will become death traps, which neighborhoods will lose power for days, and most importantly, I am going to reveal the 3-hour window when you absolutely must be off the roads no matter where you live. But here is what the mainstream weather services are not telling you. This is not just another winter storm. This is a stratospheric warming event. The polar vortex winds are spinning at 250 miles per hour right now. By February 13th, those winds will collapse to nearly zero. When that happens, 30 degrees below normal temperatures will flood southward like a broken dam. Cities that saw iguanas falling from trees in January will see something even more shocking. Stay with me for just 30 seconds, because I am about to reveal which major city will see temperatures colder than Alaska, and it is not where you think. The answer? New York City. On February 17th, wind chills in Manhattan could hit negative 35 degrees Fahrenheit. That is colder than Anchorage, colder than Fairbanks. The last time this happened was 1994. 32 years ago. But that is just the beginning. Let me show you what the models are screaming right now. The bomb cyclone that just slammed the Carolinas, that was the warm-up act. Myrtle Beach got 6 inches of snow. Charlotte saw 12 inches. North Carolina recorded its biggest snowfall in decades. Nearly 300,000 people lost power. And that storm is already gone. What is coming is different. This is not one storm. This is a pattern change that will lock in for 3 to 4 weeks. From February 10th through March 5th, the entire eastern half of America will be in the freezer. Here is the timeline. Write this down. February 7th through February 9th. The quiet before the storm. Temperatures will actually warm up. Chicago will hit 38 degrees. Boston will see 42. Atlanta will touch 65. This is the trap. This is when people will say, see, winter is over. They will put away their shovels. They will cancel their snow tire appointments. Do not fall for it. February 10th, the first Arctic blast arrives. Minneapolis will drop from 35 degrees to 8 degrees in 6 hours. That is a 27-degree temperature crash, faster than the Titanic sank. Detroit will go from 39 to 15. Cleveland from 41 to 12. If you are driving home from work that evening, you will leave in rain and arrive home in an ice storm. February 11th through February 14th. The deep freeze sets in. International Falls, Minnesota will see negative 42-degree wind chills. Winnipeg will hit negative 48. Fargo, negative 39. These are not typos. These are the actual forecasts. And this cold is not staying in the north. Dallas, Texas, you are going to see 19 degrees on February 12th. Memphis will hit 11. Nashville, 9 degrees. Little Rock, 13. These temperatures have not happened in these cities since 2011. 15 years ago. An entire generation of young adults has never experienced cold like this. But here is what you really need to know. It is not just the cold. It is what happens when this Arctic air collides with moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, February 15th through February 18th. The snow begins, and it is going to fall in places that are completely unprepared. Washington, District of Columbia. You are forecast to receive between 8 and 14 inches of snow starting February 16th at 2 ante-meridium. The snow will fall at rates of 2 to 3 inches per hour during the morning rush. By 9 ante-meridium, the Beltway will be a parking lot. The metro will shut down. Ronald Reagan Airport will cancel 500 flights. This is not speculation. This is what the models are showing right now with 90% confidence. Philadelphia, 10 to 16 inches. Starting February 15th at 11 post-meridium, the Schuylkill Expressway will be impassable by 6 ante-meridium. New York City, 12 to 20 inches. The heaviest band will set up right over Manhattan from February 16th at 4 ante-meridium through February 17th at 2 post-meridium. 34 hours of continuous snow. LaGuardia and JFK will close completely. The last time both airports shut down simultaneously was 2014, 12 years ago. Boston, 16 to 24 inches. This will be a top 5 snowstorm in Boston history. The snow will start February 16th at midnight. It will not stop until February 18th at noon. 60 hours of snow. Logan Airport will see zero visibility. Route 128 will have jackknifed trucks blocking all lanes, but the real nightmare is not the snow, it is the power outages. When temperatures drop 30 degrees below normal and you add heavy, wet snow on power lines, you get catastrophic failures. The January storm knocked out power for 300,000 people. This one could hit 2 million. Here is why. The ground is already frozen solid from the January cold. The utility crews cannot dig to repair lines. The repair trucks cannot get through the snow. And the temperatures will be so cold that the equipment itself will fail. Transformers will literally explode in the cold. If you live in Charlotte, Raleigh, Richmond, Baltimore, Wilmington, Trenton, Hartford, Providence, or Portland, Maine, you need to prepare for 72 hours without power. That means no heat, no lights, no way to charge your phone. I am going to tell you exactly what to buy in just 2 minutes. But first, let me show you the rest of the country because this is not just an Eastern problem. The Midwest. You are not getting snow. You are getting something worse. Wind chills that will kill you in 5 minutes. Chicago. 10 consecutive days where the temperature never gets above 15 degrees. That is 18 degrees below normal. Milwaukee, 9 days below 10. Green Bay, 11 days below 5. Duluth, 14 days below 0. Not wind chill, actual temperature. Your car will not start, your pipes will freeze, your furnace will struggle, indoor temperatures will drop into the 50s even with heat running, your heating bill will triple. Bismarck, North Dakota, negative 18 on February 13th, negative 23 on the 14th, 3 days that never get above 0. Sioux Falls, negative 13 degrees. Atlanta, you survived January's ice. On February 19th, round 2 hits, 8 degrees colder, half an inch of ice. Interstate 75 and 85 will be impassable. Birmingham gets ice February 18th at 4 post-meridium. Jackson, Mississippi gets freezing rain February 17th at 6 post-meridium. New Orleans. 6 consecutive nights below freezing, 3 nights in the teens. Last time this happened was 1989. Your pipes will burst across the city, Houston. February 14th through 16th, 22, 19, 23 degrees. Remember 2021, this will be close. Austin, 18 degrees. San Antonio, 20 degrees. Hard freeze. Everything unprotected dies. The West finally changes. Seattle gets an atmospheric river February 22nd. 4 inches of rain in 24 hours. Flood warnings. But above 4,000 feet, 6 feet of snow at Stevens Pass, 8 feet at Mount Baker. Interstate 90 closes for days. Salt Lake City. 3 feet in mountains February 20th through 24th. 12 to 18 inches in the valley. Roof collapse snow. Denver. Models split. Half show 2 feet February 23rd. Half show a miss. Either way, 5 days below 20 degrees. Phoenix gets 2 inches of rain. Flash floods. Los Angeles gets 3 to 5 inches. Mudslide warnings on burn scars. Here is exactly what you need to do. 1. Fill your gas tank today. When temperatures drop 30 degrees in 6 hours, stations will have lines and pumps will freeze. 2. Get $200 cash. No power means no ATMs, no card machines. 3. Water. 1 gallon per person per day for 3 days. Frozen pipes mean no water. 4. Food that needs no cooking. Peanut butter, crackers, granola bars, cold canned soup. 5. Batteries and flashlights. Never use candles. Houses burn down every winter. 6. Charge everything. Phone, laptop, battery packs. 7. Fill your bathtub. Use this water to flush toilets if pipes freeze. 8. Bring pets inside. Negative 20 kills animals. 9. Check elderly neighbors. They die because they are too proud to ask for help. 10. Do not drive in ice. Stay home. Now, I promised you I would tell you the 3-hour window when you absolutely must be off the roads. Here it is. If you live anywhere from Washington, District of Columbia to Boston, the critical window is February 16th from 4 ante-meridium to 7 ante-meridium. That is when the heaviest snow will fall during the morning commute. If you are on the road during those hours, you will be stuck. If you live in the Midwest, from Indianapolis to Minneapolis, your critical window is February 12th from 2 post-meridium to 5 post-meridium. That is when the temperature will crash and the roads will flash freeze. If you live in the South from Dallas to Atlanta, your critical window is February 18th from 6 post-meridium to 9 post-meridium. That is when the freezing rain will start coating everything. Write these times down. Set alarms on your phone. Whatever you do, do not be on the road during these windows. After these storms, the warm-up will be painfully slow. Boston goes from 15 degrees to 28 degrees over 7 days. Still below freezing. Snow will not melt. Cities will run out of dump sites. Ice dams will leak. Roofs will collapse. Insurance claims in the billions. But there is one more threat. March 3rd through 5th. A potential nor'easter. If this hits after 3 weeks of snow on the ground, cities will be paralyzed. I am watching this closely, but for now, you have enough to prepare for. 7 days until the cold arrives, 9 days until the snow, 14 days until the worst of it. Comment below with your city, and I will reply with your specific forecast. I am going through every comment personally. New York, Boston, Atlanta, Miami, Seattle, Denver. I have forecasts for over 150 cities ready to go. This is the biggest weather event of the winter. Do not ignore it. Do not assume it will miss you. Do not wait until the last minute to prepare. The polar vortex is splitting in 7 days. The cold is coming. The snow is coming. The ice is coming.